Colorectal cancer is the third most common cancer here in the United States, and this year experts say more than 100,000 Americans will be diagnosed, while another 46,000 will face rectal cancer. And these cancers have crept into the lives of our younger generation. 10 Tampa Bay's Nick Valturo joining us live from Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa this morning, where doctors are trying to spread awareness with one very visual display. Good morning, Nick.
Yes, good morning, Caitlin. It is an extremely visual display. We're actually standing inside an inflatable giant colon. But according to the American Cancer Society, right now, colon cancer is the #1 killer for men under 50. And here's even more alarming. Right now, it's the second leading cancer and killer for women under 50, trailing right behind breast cancer. I'm going to bring in Dr. Tiago Bianchi, and we're seeing this creep up a lot more in younger people. What do we see being the main culprit for that?
So we have many theories, trying to explain this, and which means that we don't know for sure, but probably we have all those, regular risk factors for colorectal cancer, like lack of, exercise, a diet rich in, red meat and prune vegetables, etc. We have all those risk factors, now in younger people compared to many years ago. Now the risk of developing colorectal cancer at young age is almost a double compared to 30, 40 years ago. So when we're having this conversation here, like if we need to take care of this, probably we have to focus at early stage, like our kids' diet, not only our diet now as an adult, probably.
And the other thing you were saying, for women, we know breast cancer is still the leading cause of death for women under 50, but you're saying, in the way things are going, that you think colon cancer will creep up and even jump on top of it.
We have this data, and actually this is a kind of a data that came from American Cancer Society, and they are expecting to see more women dying from for colorectal cancer at a young age, more than even breast cancer in a couple of years, probably by 2030. So I mean, of course, there are a lot of difference about screening. We have. I mean, the compliance for screening for breast cancer is much higher compared to colonoscopy.
But screening is, for you, is the most critical thing. This is a great display of just how the colon will inflate and inflame, right? But for you, early screening really makes a world of difference.
I say this to my patients: colorectal cancer is the perfect disease to screen, because if we find this is a polyp, right? So if we find a polyp, and it usually takes something between 5 and 10 years between a polyp to a colon cancer. So if we find a polyp, we're going to remove that polyp. This is not, turning to be a problem in 10 years. So screening for sure is important, but we have to understand that screening is something for asymptomatic people. So if you, because there's some misunderstanding about this. So if you are 40 or 35 and you have symptoms, we're not talking about screening. We're talking about, an investigation of a symptom. So you might need a colonoscopy even before 45. 45 is for asymptomatic people.
So you heard him. Obviously, no matter what, early screenings, making sure you get checked out. For now, reporting live in Tampa, Nick Valturo, 10 Tampa.